Hey, can I ask you something? Have you ever noticed that calm friend that walks into a room with such confidence that you always wonder how does she do it? I was sitting at a cafe the other day and I saw a lady, probably in her 30s. She looked so poised. She was handling phone calls, having meetings, writing in her journal. She really took a moment to enjoy the scenery. And a few minutes before, I witnessed her having a disagreement with someone. And just like that, she switched and she was back to business, being so calm, being so graceful. And I wondered, how is she doing it? And I remember something I read in the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, which states that you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system. Then it clicked in my head that it's not just magic or luck, it's a result of everyday habits that she has incorporated in her life, probably from her 20s or even in her early 30s, that led to the result of her being successful, being able to keep her calm, being able to enjoy the scenery. So let's talk about those very habits because I want to be as poised and as successful as she is in my 30s. When talking about these habits, I'm not going to mention journaling or meditation because, to be honest, not every successful person does that, at least on a daily basis. I'm sure they do other versions of it, but the things I want to talk about are non-negotiable that you have to do if you want to be successful. There's no successful person that doesn't do any of these things I'm mentioning. If you think I'm wrong, let me know when you're done watching. So these habits are going to be divided into two categories. There is the mental side and there is the physical side. The first thing on the mental aspect is you need to take an identity shift. You need to have a vision and know what you actually want, who you want to become, what you want to achieve. Take that identity that you can be successful. You are a successful person and anything you put your hands into would become successful. Successful person know who they want to be. They know how they will achieve what they want to be. They set clear goals and they go after it on a daily basis. So you need to take that identity. Don't see yourself as someone that cannot be successful, even when you not become successful. One thing you need to be successful is audacity. And if you don't take that identity shift, you might not be able to have that audacity or be so delusional to actually take the steps you need to take to become successful. In my head, I know this YouTube career is going to become successful. That is the only thing that is going to keep me going when I see low views or when I'm not getting the results I want. To take the identity shift. Don't see yourself as a lazy person that will never be successful. You are the one that bad things used to happen to the most. Get rid of that. Now, to balance the identity shift, because you've taken that identity, that is not enough. Now you need to actually plan. You need to sit down and have a discussion with yourself and think, what do I need to do to actually become this identity, to become this successful? Which work do I have to put in? Set your goals for the year, set your goals for the quarter, and actually plan. What do I need to achieve in a month? What do I need to achieve weekly? I've started doing these things where every Sunday or Monday morning, I post on my community tab my weekly to-do lists. And I found that I'm more productive when I'm actually planning my week. That will make you actually go after the things you want. There are times when I don't remember what I said I would do. When I look at the plan, that's when I will remember. And as the day goes by, I add more because if I don't set a weekly goal, if I don't set daily goals, if I don't have to do, the day will go by. I will not achieve anything that is related to what I want. I can spend the whole day scrolling on my phone. I have to follow my plan. Why? Because I've set the identity that I'm someone that follows their plan. I'm someone who is highly motivated. I'm someone who is successful. So I have to follow with my plan. Another key mental aspect is staying grounded. You need to stay grounded and believing in whatever religion you believe in. Believing that there is something bigger out there through your religion or your values. It's a way of meditation and it's a way of resetting. It reminds you that there is more to life. So even when you are striving to be successful, you also need to consider other things. You also need to be a good person. When I'm connecting with God, when I'm praying, I see it as a form of meditation. I might not sit down to actually meditate, but I take my prayer time as meditation time. One day when I was praying, I just got the idea to change my weekly to-do list format. I was using my notes app before. I wanted to make it more visually appealing, and I did that. That was an inspiration that came because I was meditating, because I was praying. When your head is clear, when you are praying or when you are thinking, you get more ideas, you are more creative. Now, the funny thing is when I got that idea that, oh, you should do this, so I put it on my weekly to do this. I'll put a screenshot here. I put it there and I made it red and I didn't remember. I forgot all about it. On Sunday, when I opened the note app to see what I've done and to post an update, that was when I saw, oh, I set this goal. And what did I do? That same evening, I created templates. If I had not written it in my to-do list, if I had not planned after having that idea, I would have forgotten about it. I will not even remember it. Or because I wrote it down, going back to planning, because I wrote it down, That made it easy for me to actually remember, see it, remember, and actually take the action to do it. And now I like how it looks. It looks better. I'm more prone to look at it. Now I look at it daily. So you need to plan, meditate, talk to God, pray, take the identity shift. The next physical aspect is looking the part. You have to look the part. If you've taken the identity to be a successful, gorgeous lady, you need to look the part. How will you put yourself together? How would people address you? If you are successful, you will not just go out randomly, not dressed well, putting on a bonnet, not looking good. And this doesn't even mean you have to put on makeup. This doesn't mean you have to wear the most expensive outfit. It just means just making sure you look presentable. Because when you look presentable, you feel your best. In the mental aspect, we need to set healthy boundaries. Successful people, a lot of them don't have time for negative relationships. You need to be in a healthy relationship. Even if you're not in a relationship, have healthy friendships. Don't be in any situation that is draining to you. You need to surround yourself who are going to inspire you. You might take the identity, you might be planning, you might be doing all the work, but if you have a partner or you have a friend that is always looking down on you, that is a toxic relationship, that will affect your output. You see a lot of ladies after they leave toxic relationship, that's when their business blooms. That's why they themselves, they get fit, they get in the gym, they look better, because the toxic, unhealthy part of their life is gone. It's better to be alone than to be in a toxic relationship or to be in a toxic situation. Embrace being alone, embrace working on your goals. You don't have to be with someone. Another physical aspect of being a successful person is being control of your finances. You need to have an idea of your finances. You know how much you're making, you know what is going out. Because if you are reckless with your spendings, money is coming in, everything is going out, how do you have money to fund your dream? Because you need money to fund your dream. You need money for the lifestyle you want. If you are more intentional about impressing others or looking a part and buying outfits without investing in what will actually lead to you being successful or will actually give you income, that is counterproductive. You need to be intentional about your finances and just have an idea. Don't push money to the side. Be more intentional. You don't even have to track every 5 naira. You don't have to, just be more intentional about the big budget items, the things that are taking most of your money. I created a budget tracker. It's free if you're interested, to help you to track your finances. You can just put your expenses there for any expense you take, write it there. At the end of the month, it will give you an idea of how much you are spending. Like right now, I created something on that template, which is the 50-30-20 rule, which that rule just says that 50% of your finances should go to your needs, your rent, your transportation, food, important things. 30% should go to your wants and 20% should go to your needs. I updated mine yesterday because I had some expenditures. And when I did that, I realized that my wants was, I think, 49%, while my needs was like 30%. So I spent more on my wants than my needs, which is not ideal. Even with I'm preaching, it's not ideal. What drove it up now is because I bought a gift. I bought a gift for a friend. How could I have prevented that? By planning earlier. The day doesn't change. I know the day. Previous month, I should have been saving money for that. I did not just have to take that bulk money at once if I had planned for it. It's clicking in my head that this is not right. You're not supposed to do this. So now, whenever an event is coming up, what am I going to do? I'm going to plan more. I'm going to, from months before, I'm going to put that money aside because I will not want the same mistake to happen again. But if I did not do that tracker and if I didn't use that tracker, I would not have known that I'm spending more on gifts and things I want than things I actually need, things that I need. Like, it doesn't even make sense, but I would not have known that if I had not seen it visually. The next physical aspect is be open to taking risks. I don't think there's any successful entrepreneur or a successful person in general that has not taken any risks. You have to step out of your comfort zone. So I don't even think I should be using myself as an example because I might not look like the definition of success to you, but I am not a camera person. I don't take pictures. I don't post pictures. I don't do any of that. But I have interest in making video. I don't even know how that makes sense. I'm an introvert. I keep to myself. But I have interest in teaching and creating videos, editing. I like that thing. But it's out of my comfort zone. Putting myself on the internet. But I know I want to be successful. I know I'm passionate about these things. I know I want to share these things I know. I have to step out of my comfort zone. Now, I've started thinking about starting a business, and previous business I've started, I was always off camera. Like there was no face to the brand because it's out of my comfort zone. And now that I'm thinking of starting, I'm being more open to actually being the face of the brand, because now to run a successful business, people need to see who is running the page. People need to relate to you. You need to create. Now everything is content. Business owners are always creating content, trying to attract customers and stuff. So that is the market we're in now. So should I not show myself because I'm not comfortable? Of course, there are businesses who do that, but more businesses that actually succeed actually have a face to the page where people can relate to and they know you're not a scam or they know that you are legit. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm mentally preparing myself to be fine with actually putting my face out there and creating content for my brand because I want it to succeed and I know it can succeed. So you have to be fine with taking a risk. It's just a coincidence I talk about finances, which is related to my accounting background. But some people, what they end up doing might not be anything related to the degree they have. It might be completely off. So nothing is going to come easy. You just have to pick your heart. Are you going to stay stuck where you are, unhappy and resentful? Or are you actually going to take a step? It won't be comfortable. Are you going to take a step to actually try something? So the next thing is you have to build your mental toughness. Because when you start whatever you're interested in, you might not have that support. You might not have, even people around you might not support you, or they might say they support you, but they are not shopping from you, they are not watching your videos, they're not doing anything. But you need to be fine with that. You need to be so confident in yourself that it doesn't affect you. Don't like I don't have expectations of my friends watching my videos. I don't have expectation. If you're not my partner, I don't have expectation if you're a friend to watch my videos, because if you're my partner, why would you not watch my video? Why would you not support what I'm doing? That one is different. But friends and family, and some family, I don't mind. The way I've been thinking about it is, if I was not on online, I'm doing my work in the real life. I'm going to work and come back. They are not following me to work to cheer me on. They're not following me and cheering me on when I'm doing any work. So they don't really need to follow me and cheer me on when I do this. The only thing they will cheer me on is if there is a major achievement in my workplace. If I get a promotion, they'll support me and greet me. Oh, congratulations. Hey, yeah, they might get gifts from me. Yeah, that's fine. So if I have major achievements on my channel and they congratulate me, that's fine. But they don't need to follow all my videos. They don't need to watch all my videos. They don't need to buy all the products I'm selling because they might not even be my target audience. So don't have that mentality that people around you have to support you or have to patronize you. Them not doing that doesn't mean they are not supporting you, or doesn't mean they don't love you, or they don't want you to succeed. No, everybody's busy. Everybody have their own things to do. To you is the most important thing in the world. To them, they have their own important thing. But that doesn't mean there is no love or they don't support you. So don't have entitlement. The next physical aspect is continuous learning. Be fine with being a student for life. Always learn. Don't always think you know everything. Be open to learning from people. Try new things. I've been trying to read more fiction stories just for entertainment and for a little something different. I just even remembered that Saturday I have a book review on Saturday. I joined a book club and I have a book review on Saturday and I've not even read that book. So I need to add this to my to-do list now so I remember to do it. Because I don't want to just get carried away with work, work, work. I want to do some things for fun also. So I joined a fiction book club. That's all I have for today. I'm heading out for work now. I just had to quickly film this video. I hope it makes sense to you and I hope you're able to implement some certain things I mentioned in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.